Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to talk about my intermittent fasting results along with the ketogenic diet. So if you guys are on the fence and maybe giving intermittent fasting a go around and want to know if it's legit like I did, then go ahead and stay tuned. Good morning and happy Sunday. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Danielle and every week we talk about keto and how our week is going and what our plan of attack is for this following week. And yeah, it's a good place. We friends around here. So if you're new here, welcome. Hope you stick around. So, okay, let's talk. What happened? So last week I told you guys that I was going to change some things up, that I needed to, I was a little bored and I wanted to see some results. So I was going to go ahead and change up my workout routine, and I also wanted to incorporate intermittent fasting. So I did that. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I made it to the gym twice this week. I did do the 30 minutes of cardio, I did weights, all that part, but it finally has started to get nice around here. So we have a couple projects in our backyard and around our house that we have to get done for my daughter's graduation party. So I did a lot of yard work. So I mean, it's not like a legit gym workout, but let me tell you something, that backyard kicked me in my ass. It was I was sore everywhere. We were kicking up plants and pulling roots and all those things. So I mean, it wasn't at the gym, but like I always tell you guys, you can get a workout anywhere, especially now if you're fixing up your yard, if you want to take your dog for a walk. It's nice out, get moving. So I'm not too hard on myself because that was like a full body workout and it was like hours long. So nonetheless, I got workouts in. It just wasn't like gym workout, but I hit the gym twice and I did 2 days of yard stuff, and I have many more days to come. So there's that. I did do intermittent fasting. I do have a picture from Monday when I started to yesterday morning, which was Saturday, so we can show you guys how it's looking. You can definitely see that there is a reduce in my my stomach looks a lot smaller. Yeah, I feel a lot leaner looking. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put these pictures in right here so you guys can kind of see. So one will be Monday, one will be Saturday. See, especially in my belly, I feel a lot less bloated. They say with intermittent fasting you're gonna get a shit ton of energy. I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't really notice that kick in energy. I definitely have to increase my fats. I can tell you that. It's just that I'm not hungry. I don't know what the hell's going on there. If I eat when I'm hungry and I don't when I'm not, I did try that Keto One MCT oil. I did a full day of eating this week, so you guys can kind of check it out. That was actually really good. I really like that, and that did help me stay fuller longer. So my eating times is 9 to 5, okay? And honestly guys, I've been going almost to 10, almost 11 o'clock now to start eating, but I still keep that 9 to 5 regimen. If I can go after 16 hours, then I do. But I'm not gonna lie, there are some days where I'm waiting for the clock. Right now, I didn't really eat a whole lot yesterday and I'm hungry. So it's 8:30, Leo just went to go get breakfast. So I'm just gonna go ahead and eat when he gets here. At 9 o'clock, I'm waiting. So I'm okay, let me be busy until then. That's the key. My key to success this week, especially when you're transitioning to a fasted period, is you have to keep yourself busy. If you're at that last hour or two and your stomach is telling you something, get in the shower, go on your phone, clean up the house, something that will take your mind off of it. Drink some water. I mean, literally that's what I was doing, just trying to stay busy and keep my mind occupied, that I'm not thinking about oh my god, how much longer I need to eat. So you just gotta kind of trick yourself, because I feel it's almost in your head too, where you're oh my god, I can eat at 9 o'clock, I'm starving, and you're really not. But in your head you're okay, it's eating time, let's eat. So if you keep yourself busy, keep yourself going, I think you would be okay. Just if you go out running to the grocery store and you're shopping and you're moving and you get home, you're oh my god, it's 11 o'clock, I still haven't eaten. And then as soon as you actually have time to think about it, you're holy shit, I'm starving. You know what I mean? So keep your mind busy, keep it occupied, keep going, doing something, and you'll be successful. I promise you. It's mind over matter. So yeah, I did the intermittent fasting. I still remained lazy keto, but I did count out my carbs. I definitely been loving my planner. I did contact the winner of last week's giveaway for the planner. I'm going to call the company, and I think they have a discount code. So if you guys were interested in getting one, I truly love it. It's so big. I mean, it's just a really handy thing to have. So I'm going to see if I can get you guys a discount code or something like that. But yeah, the winner was contacted. Thank you guys all for entering, all for your video suggestions. I have a couple that I'm working on right now, and I am going to touch on everything. We are doing some vlogging. I mean, thank you guys for just wanting to see more and liking what you do see from me. So I love y'all so much. Y'all the best. So yeah, so we talked about eating. We talked about the working out. What else did I want to tell you? Okay, here's a couple questions that I have for you guys that I've been getting some comments on and I didn't know. I do not watch KETOGENIC. I know they're very popular. I just don't watch them. I always try to like sit down to watch them, and then I end up doing something else. Not saying that they're bad or good. I just have not watched them. I know that they're like huge in the keto community. So, okay, here's one thing someone told me. Someone said that hard-boiled eggs are considered one carb. Have you guys heard that? Like, I was like, oh no. Because I love me some hard-boiled eggs. Like, I'll eat them as like a different way of, you know, getting my eggs in, or, you know, whatever. And then as far as the Starbucks syrups, I do lazy keto. I am not strict at all. So a lot of those sugar substitutes and stuff, I don't really, or like the little additives in there, I don't really mind. I'm not really, I guess I'm not worried about being kicked out of ketosis, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like if I just eat a ketogenic way of life, yeah, I'm not like super strict keto. I'm not measuring my ketones or anything like that. Like, that's not where I'm at right now. I was there at one point, and it became very obsessive for me. So I choose not to go down that road, and measuring your ketones can really be expensive. So, yeah, so if I want a coffee or something, I'd rather go to Starbucks and get their syrups than as opposed to Dunkin' Donuts, where you have to use Splenda, and Splenda does have carbs in them. So I just prefer to do the sugar-free syrups from Starbucks. And someone says that you have to count per pump one carb. And I was like, oh damn, like, so that means like the coffee that I'm getting is 8 carbs because I get 4 pumps of each, like 2 different syrups. Like, that doesn't make no sense. So, yeah, like, I don't know. What do you guys do? Do you guys believe that? I mean, I use the syrups. I use like skinny syrups. I bought Starbucks syrups, and they've all had 0 carbs. So I've never counted like any carbs for them. So I'm like, this is like kind of a thing too, where like I appreciate you guys so much because you're opening my eyes to all these things that I just truly didn't know. So let me know what you guys think on that part. Like, I don't, I just didn't know. So please let me know what you guys think. There's a lot of things I know that are, people count. Like somebody said, you know, I can't believe you don't count vegetables. That's just my personal preference. You don't have to do it exactly how I do it. I do it so I know how it fits my life, and I'm not going to restrict myself from some like good vegetables. You know what I mean? Let's talk about some little side effects that I feel like nobody mentions on intermittent fasting. This might be TMI, but we friends here, and I'm gonna keep it real. You get the poops. I said it. You get the poops. I mean, it just hits you it just hits you out of nowhere, and you're like, oh damn, there it goes. And I was like, oh, at first I was like, am I eating something bad? Like, is something wrong? And then I did some research, and it's like common because I guess your body's just flushing itself. So just be wary. You know, luckily for me, I've always been at home, so it's cool. But yeah, you definitely get a little bit of the poops. I'm okay with it. I mean, I'd rather it out than in, you know. But, you know, be wary if you guys try it and you're like, oh my gosh, it's just, it's normal. And here's one more thing I want to talk to you guys about. So you guys see in my full day of eating, I did a black tea with a little bit of lemon. I really do like to do that. And some days I just want my coffee. So I feel like that is kind of deteriorates people from doing keto or doing intermittent fasting because they want to have their morning coffee. So I was told, and I researched this, initially I thought it was 100 calories, and then someone said it was 50. I did do some research, and they did say it's 50 calories. So if you can stay under 50 calories, it will not break your fast, okay? Again, this is going to go into something that if you're measuring your ketones, and you could see what actually will break your fast, and get like spike your, you know, sugar and all this stuff. I'm not doing that. That's a lot of work for me, and I'm just not there. I'm just doing the basics, living my best life, okay? So what I do is, if I will have myself 1 cup of coffee in the morning, and while I'm fasted still, and I measure out my, I do half and half. I do not do heavy whipping cream in my coffee at home, because I just don't anymore. So I do 30 grams, so that's 40 calories, and then I add in my, I usually do like the monk fruit stevia mixture and my coffee, and that's it. So that's keeping me under 50 calories. It'll still keep me in a fasted state. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts on that? Do you think that's like bullshit or what? I've been doing it, and I've been okay. At night, I'll do teas, or if I'm like dying for another cup of coffee, if I'm like up super early, if it's like a 4 a.m. date, then I make myself another, I'll make myself a cup of tea. So, yeah, sometimes you just want your coffee, and I generally like the way coffee tastes, and it hits the spot for me. So I would love to hear your guys' opinions on this. Because people ask me too, and I'm like, I don't know, you know, and, you guys really help me and keep me going and keep me motivated, and I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, so I really love you guys. So what are my plans for next week? I'm going to stay on the 16 to 8 intermittent fasting, okay? So when I say 16 to 8, that means I am fasting for 16 hours and have an 8-hour window of eating. So that means I can eat anywhere from the hours of 9 to 5. If I don't start eating till 11, then I don't start eating till 11, but my cutoff is 5 o'clock. Sometimes I even do it if I have to go to work. Sorry, my nose is itchy. If I have to go to work the next day, I will even stop eating around 4:30, just because like our lunchtime is 8:30 in the morning, because we start so early. So I'm going to keep doing that. I have for sure a few days that I can hit the gym this week, that I know that I'm not going to be doing any out day projects. So I have 3 days for sure. And yeah, I'm just going to keep it moving. So doing the gym, I'm still going to be doing the 25 to 30 minutes of cardio, still doing my weights, intermittent fasting. I'm doing all my workouts in a fasted state right now. So when I come home from the gym, I'll eat. And I've been okay. I do take my pre-workout, so I don't know if that's another thing, you know, that I gotta watch out for. But, you know, I usually don't hit the gym till around 9 anyways, so I'm already, my like fasted time has technically ended. But yeah, yeah, I just go ahead and eat when I come home. And that's pretty much it. That's my plan. So watching my eating, doing the intermittent fasting, and hitting the gym, and just staying positive, making sure I'm getting my waters in. And yeah, like this is just, I'm keeping my eye on the prize. This is my goal. And I just want to feel the best, look the best, and just, you know, I don't want to share anything that I feel is not the best way of living, you know, or something that people can find to be very obsessive or kind of screw with them, you know, and I don't want to do that. So that's why I don't really do strict keto and measuring ketones and all that stuff. That's just too much for where I'm at in my life, and I just don't feel like this is something that I'm going to do every day for the rest of my life. Like, I don't need to be in a ketogenic diet to be a job for me. I need it just to be a part of my life and to fit my lifestyle, and for me to practice it the best way I know how to. But if that's something that fits your life and that's what works for you, then you do you, boo. I am applauding you. So let me know how your week went and all the stuff that I asked. And I just love you guys. Have a great day, and let's kick this week right in the ass, okay? All right, I will see you on the next video, and I love you guys so much. See you later. Bye, guys.